next musing video, which is help, I'm sick of waiting for my divine lover. Okay, so this is kind of like, I can't even tell you how many people have asked for this video. It's like so many. So basically people wanting to know, like, what am I going to do? Like, I'm sick of waiting. This is often people who are twin flames or who are in difficult relationships, and they're fed up of their divine partner, whether it's a soulmate or a twin or whatever, or just they don't know whether they're a twin or a soulmate. It doesn't matter, which I'm going to come to in a minute. The healing is the same, but it's that sense that, you know, I'm just so frustrated. I'm waiting for this partner to come to me. It's not happening, and I'm just sick and tired on the journey. So here's what we're going to do about it. The essential problem is I feel fixated. You know, like when you feel completely like obsessed with something and you can't let it go, and it distracts your whole life. And that in turn makes you feel fed up, it makes you feel stuck, and it makes you feel drained. Like I said earlier, the nature of the relationship, what type of relationship it is, in my opinion, is irrelevant. The way to heal it is exactly the same. The first thing to do, and I say this on all of my sort of advice videos, is don't make yourself wrong. Accept the way you feel. Love yourself anyway. Don't tell yourself you shouldn't be feeling like this, because you do. And because you do feel like this, you should be feeling like this. So don't make yourself wrong is the first crucial point. Accept and love yourself the way you are, in the state you are, the way you feel. And know that you are totally lovable and acceptable just as you are right now. The second point, I fear that I'm now going to get lots of people throwing things at their screens or switching their phones off or whatever, right? The second point is give up any work that involves helping him or her, the other. That means meditations, investigations, problem solving, writing them emails, writing them texts, praying for them. You can pray for someone, of course. You can pray for them, or you can meditate for anybody. But I think you know the point I'm trying to make, the difference, okay? We can pray for someone just out of an unconditional love. But most of the time when we're in this place, we're praying for a change. We're meditating for a reason, okay? And what I'm saying is, you're not doing anything wrong if for a period of time you just stop praying for them. You stop meditating for them, okay? Now, as I say, as the yellow screen says at the start of this video, this is just my opinion. It's worked for me, it's changed my life, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. Does it mean I'm right? No. Okay? You should always go with what in your core feels right to you. Okay? But this is the point I'm trying to make. That for me, a real game changer is to just stop. Stop doing anything to do with him or her. It's nothing to do with them, and it's everything to do with you. And learning that, believing that, and knowing that, and then working from that is going to be a huge help to you. Okay, and the reason for this is twofold. Okay, the first reason I want you to stop fixating on them and thinking that you can do something to help, or wanting to change the situation in any way by praying, by meditating, basically doing any work towards them, is because you don't have them. And so every time you pay attention to the fact that you don't have them, it increases your awareness, which trains your vibration in that direction, which makes you more sad, which grows the sense of wanting, of needing, and of not having. So that just lengthens the situation and makes it more and more difficult. The second point is, and this is the one I really want you to pay attention to, because the first one is kind of intuitive. And if you are a metaphysical follower, you'll know all about law of attraction, and you'll be really well versed in that first point. The second point is the one I think a lot of us, including me for years, was missing, is the fact that what is happening is not a mistake. Nothing has gone wrong here. The universe hasn't made a mistake. There's nothing that you need to change. There's nothing that's gone wrong. This is happening on purpose. The universe has done this intentionally. And if you're trying to change the situation because, you know, and trying to work remotely on him or her, because you want to fix something, you've missed the point, you know? You've missed the gold, you've missed the opportunity, or you're missing the opportunity. And you're trying to, in a way, I'm just going to oversimplify it, you're kind of like trying to fix God's mistake. You know, there are no mistakes. This situation has happened for a reason. So the third point that I want you to focus on is kind of obvious. Right, your work is not to worry about what him or her is doing. Your point is to go inside, to look at the circumstance, look at yourself and see, what is the point of this then? What is the lesson I'm trying to be taught? What is the thing I need to learn? What is the thing I need to detach from? What is the thing I need to start? What is the opportunity that God's offering me? What should I be doing instead? Should I use cautiously? You can do whatever you want. You shouldn't, I don't want you to should yourself here. You know, I don't want you to berate yourself. I don't want you to be unkind to yourself. But look at it as God has gifted you this. It's an opportunity. So what is the point? What is it teaching you? Do you have control issues you need to let go of? Is there a new career that's there for you, but you can't see it because you're so fixated on fixing this situation that doesn't need to be fixed? Is it just not the right time? You know, so you do need to be aware of this, that this is happening for a reason. The point you want to really accept is that there is a lesson in here. When you learn the lesson, the problem stops. Simple. When you learn what it is you're supposed to learn, when you do what it is that you're supposed to do, the absence goes away. Simple. Does that mean that every person watching this film here, that their divine lover is going to come into their life when they heal this thing or when they integrate this thing, that you know, whatever it is that's causing this pause, when they integrate that, does that mean that divine lover is going to come to them? Not every single one of you, no. But if the divine lover is the divine lover that you are supposed to be with, then yes, it will happen. And I truly, truly believe that in my heart to be true. And I've seen it. Okay? Now, if the divine lover that you are in this position at the moment with doesn't come to you when that pause is, hello Freya. So if that divine lover is meant to be with you, then at that point, when you've learnt that thing, he or she will come to you. If the divine lover that you're fixated on now is not meant for you, he or she won't come to you. But you will no longer either want them, or you'll have moved on from them, or you'll have found a new divine partner, you'll have realised. Do you see what I mean? The wanting, the needing, the stuckness is for a reason. Don't allow yourself to believe that this is some sort of mistake or some sort of problem that needs your mind's intervention in the situation, because it doesn't. And if you continue on that road, you just create more and more and more pain for yourself, I truly believe. So a crucial point is to recognise the lesson and do it. Simple. Okay, if you can't recognise the lesson, don't freak yourself out trying to work it out. Look in the here and now. Be happy here and now. Look at what is going right for you. Do your journaling, do your notebook notes or whatever. Get happy in your life now. Pay attention to what is working well for you and stay open and receptive for signs. You will be guided on the right path. You are already on the right path, by the way, but you will be guided along if you're open and receptive. But trying to fix a problem that isn't there will just keep you stuck. I hope that made sense to you, and I hope you find it helpful. It was probably one of the most helpful things I've ever realised. So I hope it helps somebody else as much as it helped me. So guys, I hope you have an amazing week. I love you so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah.